Om Swastiastu, selamat pagi. Yang terhormat Bapak Ibu penguji uji kinerja dalam jabatan kategori 1 2 tahun 2023. Perkenalkan, nama saya Gusti Pertiwi. Saya mahasiswa PPG dalam jabatan kategori 1 2 Universitas Pamukkara, NIM 2261002191818. Saya mengajar bahasa Inggris di SMP Negeri 4 ini, Kecamatan Tabanan, Kabupaten Tabanan, Provinsi Bali. Hari ini, tanggal 12 Juni tahun 2023, saya akan melaksanakan praktik pembelajaran tentang topik naratif teks dengan model pembelajaran problem listening di kelas 4 SMP Negeri 4 ini. Dari kelas 1.
Okay, good morning, student. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Okay, I'm fine too. Before we start our study, let's pray together. Keisha, lead your friend, please.
Before we start our study, let's pray together. Start. Finish.
Now, let's check your under table. If there any rubbish, please put the rubbish into the dustbin. Please. Now, I want to check your attendance list. Is there anyone absent today?
No.
Okay, good. All of you come to this class. Now, please prepare your book and check your stationery.
And
Please take your smartphone from your bag. Student, I have sent a link for you, and the link is for the game. Yes, this game is about the Quizzer game. Quiz Wizard game. Yes. Please check your link in the WhatsApp group. Okay, now please play the game. Halo, Cahaya. Silakan dimainkan. Okay, a lot of students played this game, yes? Keisha is number 1. Yes, Keisha is number 1. Ari is number 2. Galuh number 3. Ari, go ahead. Keisha again. Keisha again. Okay, Ari, go ahead. Okay, Keisha, keep going. Nice, very good. Okay, come on, other students. Yes, Keisha. Okay, Keisha is the winner. Wonderful. Wow. Yes. And then Ari is the second one. Yes. Galuh. How about you, Galuh? Keep going, Galuh. Okay, student, let's check the pictures. Yes. What is the picture? Okay, Satria.
Puncel.
Okay, give applause for Satria. Student, do you know about this story? Yes. Okay. Okay, the third question. What stories do you like? Please, Dinda.
Cinderella.
Okay, Indah.
Rapunzel.
Okay, the last question. What is the moral value of the story? Okay, Keisha, please.
One should never steal and evilness never wins.
Okay, good job. Student, it's time for pretest. I have sent a link for you for pretest. Please check the link in WhatsApp group. Student, the learning objectives of our lesson today is, the first one, you have to analyzing the social function, generic structures, and linguistic elements of several spoken and written narrative texts. And the second one, you have to summarize a narrative text of fairy tales. Next, what is the learning strategy for our lesson today? The first one is for the approach, STEM and TPEC, and then model. The model is problem-based learning, and the last one for the method, discussion, asking and answering, and the last one is presentation. How about the purpose of this learning? There are three the purpose of this learning. The first one is train the imagination and creativity of the student. Second one, add insight if the stories are about the science. And the last one helps reduce stress and entertain by stories. And how about the assignment and evaluation of this learning? The first one, I will give you LKPD for activity to the students. And the second one, give evaluation test by using Google Form for pre-test and post-test. And the last one, assessment for attitude, skill, and the last one, knowledge. So the student, it's very important to study about the story, especially for narrative text about fairy tales. Now, let's watch the video. I have one video for you students. Let's see the video.
Once upon a time, there was a kind and beautiful girl whose name was Cinderella. She lived with her cruel stepmother and stepsisters, where she was treated as a servant and spent her days cleaning, tidying, and waiting on them, hand and foot. Despite their cruelty, Cinderella would always remember her mother's words: have courage and be kind. One day, an invitation to a royal ball arrived. The prince was looking for a bride.
Once upon a time, there was a kind and beautiful girl whose name was Cinderella. She lived with her cruel stepmother and stepsisters, where she was treated as a servant and spent her days cleaning, tidying, and waiting on them, hand and foot. Despite their cruelty, Cinderella would always remember her mother's words: "Have courage and be kind." One day, an invitation to a royal ball arrived. The prince was looking for a bride, and everyone in the kingdom was invited. Her stepmother immediately ordered new gowns to be made for herself and her daughters. Cinderella worked day and night to prepare the new dresses in time. On the day of the ball, as they were preparing to leave, Cinderella came down the stairs in a dress she had made for herself. Her stepmother and stepsisters were so angry to see her looking so beautiful, they tore up the dress and left without her. Left alone, Cinderella began to cry when all of a sudden her fairy godmother appeared. "Do not cry, my child. You shall go to the ball," she said. "But I do not have a dress to wear," cried Cinderella. Her fairy godmother waved her magic wand, and at once Cinderella's rags turned into a beautiful new ball gown. Then her fairy godmother found 6 mice playing in the pumpkin patch. She touched them with her magic wand, and the pumpkin turned into a beautiful coach, and the mice into 4 white horses and 2 coachmen. When everything was ready, Cinderella waved goodbye to her fairy godmother, who said, "The magic will only last until midnight. You must reach home by then." When she entered the ballroom, the guests were struck by her beauty, and her stepmother and stepsisters did not know who she was. The prince asked Cinderella to dance, and she was overjoyed. The prince and Cinderella danced all evening until Cinderella noticed the clock approaching midnight, and she remembered her godmother's words. "I must go," she told the prince as she fled from the ballroom. As she ran down the steps of the palace, one of her glass slippers fell off, but Cinderella did not stop to pick it up. She returned home just as the clock struck 12. Her coach turned back into a pumpkin. Her horses became mice, and she was wearing rags once more. Her stepmother and stepsisters arrived home shortly afterwards and were full of talk of the beautiful girl who had danced all night with the prince. The prince had fallen in love with Cinderella the moment he saw her, but he did not even know her name. He picked up her glass slipper from the steps and declared, "I will marry the girl whose foot fits this slipper." The prince and his servants took the glass slipper to every house in the kingdom, but it did not fit any of the women who tried it on. Cinderella's stepsisters tried to squeeze their large feet into the dainty shoe, but the servant was afraid it might break. Cinderella's stepmother would not let her try on the slipper, but the prince said, "Wait, let her try it." The slipper fit Cinderella's foot perfectly, and the prince realized this was the beautiful girl he had danced with at the ball. The prince had found the girl he was looking for. They were married and both lived happily ever after.
Student, you have finished watch the video, yes? Now I will give you some question about this video. The first one is, what is the title of this story? Okay, Ardi, please.
Cinderella.
Okay. What kind of the text is this? Yes, Leonie?
Narrative text.
Okay, the third question. What is the function of this text? Yes, Satria, please.
To entertain the reader.
Next question, what is the moral value of this story? Okay, Ari, please.
Never stop dreaming regardless of all the difficulties and that are present in our life.
Give applause for Ari. Okay, students. Now, what is narrative text itself? Please watch the video about narrative text. Enjoy the video.
Apa itu narrative text, bagaimana strukturnya, dan contoh dari narrative text. What is narrative text? Apa itu narrative text? A narrative text is a piece of text which tells a story and entertains. Now, we will learn about narrative text. What is narrative text, its structure, and the examples. Sekarang kita akan belajar tentang narrative text. Apa itu narrative text, bagaimana strukturnya, dan contoh dari narrative text. What is narrative text? Apa itu narrative text? A narrative text is a piece of text which tells a story and entertains the reader or listener. It is a story with complication or problematic events and tries to find resolution to solve the problems. Teks naratif adalah teks cerita, di mana dalam cerita ini terdapat problem atau masalah yang terjadi dan diceritakan serta penyelesaian atas problem atau masalah itu. A narrative story can be personal experience atau pengalaman pribadi. Fairy stories atau cerita fantasi bisa juga disebut sebagai cerita hayalan. Contohnya, cerita dari Harry Potter atau Aladdin. Fables, yaitu cerita yang tokoh atau karakternya adalah hewan. Folktale atau cerita rakyat, contohnya cerita Malin Kundang atau kisah dari Candi Prambanan. Science fiction atau fiksi ilmu pengetahuan. A narrative text took place at certain place in the past, so the dominant tense which associated to the event is the past tense. Narrative text adalah cerita yang terjadi pada tempat tertentu di waktu yang lampau, sehingga tenses yang dominan digunakan dalam jenis teks ini adalah past tense. Dalam narrative text, time order signals juga digunakan agar kronologi cerita dapat terurut, mulai dari what happened first, apa yang terjadi pertama kali, dan what happened next, apa yang selanjutnya terjadi. Jadi, narrative text merupakan teks yang berisi cerita tentang kejadian di waktu lampau, sehingga tenses yang dominan digunakan adalah past tense. Pada jenis teks ini, karakter, tempat, dan waktu kejadiannya harus jelas. Dalam menulis narrative text, kita harus menggunakan time order signals, seperti first, next, after that, and etc. agar cerita tersebut bisa tersusun sesuai dengan kronologi kejadiannya. Next, we will learn about narrative text structure. There are several stages in narrative text structure. The first stage in narrative text is abstract. Abstract is an optional, artinya boleh ada dan boleh tidak ada. Abstrak merupakan penanda atau pendahuluan singkat pada teks. Contohnya, I have an interesting story. This is a special event in my life. The second stage is orientation. Orientation dikenal juga sebagai introduction atau pendahuluan. Pada bagian ini, karakter, tempat, dan waktu kejadian disebutkan. Karakter pada teks naratif can be human or non-human beings. Jadi, karakter pada teks naratif bisa berupa manusia, hewan, atau benda mati. The third stage is evaluation. Evaluation is also an optional. Boleh ada atau tidak ada. Evaluation merupakan judgment atau komen narator terhadap keseluruhan cerita. Stage ini bisa ditulis sekali, 2 kali, atau lebih. Bisa juga dituliskan sebelum atau sesudah stage tertentu. Jadi tidak harus selalu ditulis setelah orientation. The fourth stage is complication. Pada stage ini, awal mula serta kronologi masalah atau problem diceritakan. Stage berikutnya adalah resolution. Pada stage resolution, kronologi penyelesaian masalah yang terjadi pada stage complication diceritakan. The last stage is coda, atau dikenal juga dengan reorientation. Stage ini juga merupakan opsional. Cerita dapat ditutup pada stage ini. Biasanya, beberapa narator menuliskan pesan moral cerita pada bagian ini. And the last, we will see the example of narrative text. Berdasarkan viewpoint-nya, narrative text ada 2 macam, yaitu naratif teks yang ditulis dengan sudut pandang orang pertama dan naratif teks yang ditulis dengan sudut pandang orang ketiga. Let's have a look at the first example, naratif teks yang ditulis dengan sudut pandang orang pertama. Sekarang, mari kita lihat struktur dari teks ini. Next, we will see the second example. Berikut ini adalah contoh naratif teks dengan sudut pandang orang ketiga. Next, we will see the second example. That's all my explanation about narrative text. You can check the description for further information.
So, narrative text is a piece of text which tells a story and entertains the reader.
Okay, students, there are some generic structure of narrative text. Please repeat after me, okay? The first one, abstract. Orientation. Evaluation. Complication. The last one, resolution. Okay, good job. Thank you. Okay, the student, now it's time for make a group. One group consists of 5 until 6 students. Please move to your group. Okay, students, now I will give you LKPD, and this LKPD consists of 2 activities. The first activity, you have to answer some question and analyzing the social function, generic structure, and language features of narrative text. And the second one, you have to summarize one narrative text about fairy tales. Okay, this one for group 1. student, I have given you LKPD. Now, please discuss with your friend to answer the LKPD. Yes? It's time, start now. Okay, group 1, this is the LKPD, yeah? This is LKPD for activity 1. You have to analyze the social function, generic structures, and with features of narrative text. And then the last activity is you have to summarizing the story of Malin Kundang. Okay? Please go ahead, discuss with your friend. Okay, group 2. Okay, good discussion. Yes, for activity 2, you have to summarizing the story, right? Okay. Okay, group 4, please discuss with your friends, right? This is LKPD for your group, yes? This is activity 1, students. You have to analyze the social function, generic structures, and language features of narrative text, okay? And the last one is you have to summarizing the story, yes? Is there any question? Okay, please discuss with your friends. Okay, how? This is LKPD for you, yes? Yeah, this is activity 1. You have to answer the question. You have to analyze the social function, generic structures, and features of narrative text. And the last one, you have to summarizing the story. Yes? Is there any question? No. Okay, please continue. Please. Okay, student, now please take your smartphone from your bag or under table.
You can use your smartphone to help you answer the question. After that, discuss your result with your group discussion.
Yes, please answer correctly, yes? Yes. Okay, student, have you finished? Yes. Now it's time for presentation. Which one group want to presentation? Okay, group 1, please come.
Om Swastiastu. Good morning, everyone. Today, me and my friend will present our presentation. And first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nila Putukesha Maharani, and beside me is Leonie, and beside me is Dinda, beside me is Adrian, and the last one is Dwi. Today, we would like to present our group presentation that the title is Snow White. Leonie will read the purpose of the presentation.
The purpose of the story is to entertain and attract readers with a story or event that has the problem that lead to conflict, and at the end of the story is no resolution or a happy ending or even depressing.
Okay, so now I will read the genre structures. First is orientation. In a faraway land lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. Second, complication. As the years pass on, one day, the queen asked her magic mirror as always. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? But this time, the mirror responded by saying the fairest of them all is Snow White. And then the last one is reorientation. Snow White married the prince who saved her, and together they drove the queen out of the palace. Since then, they have all lived happily ever after.
Past tense is she had a stepmother. Adverb of time is in the morning.
Conjunction is as, when, since. Action verb is drive.
Direct speech, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of the them all? Specific character, Snow White, her stepmother.
Okay, good job for presentation of group 1. Now, is there any suggestion or additional information for group 1? Okay, group 3.
The presentation of group 1 is good, but the advert of time is in the afternoon actually.
Student, is there anything else? Okay, Ardi, please.
The presentation of group 1 is good, but the ocean part of the story is dropped.
Okay, students. Now I want to give you the conclusion for activity 1. Yes. The purpose of the story is you have to entertain and attract the readers with a story. And for generic structure of the story is orientation for group for the first paragraph, in the first paragraph, complication in the second until 5th paragraph, resolution in the 6th paragraph, and the last one, reorientation in the last paragraph. And then how about language features? For past tense, it's very good for the group 1, but the adverb of time is wrong, yes? The good answer is in the morning. And for the action verb, group 1 is wrong. The best answer is drive. Okay, I think that's all. Okay, thank you very much for presentation of group 1. Please come back to your seat. Give applause for group 1. Okay, now for the last presentation is group 5. Please come forward.
Hello everyone, we are group 5, want to present our presentation of activity 2 about a story entitled Malin Kundang. But before that, we want to introduce ourselves first. My name is Ari and my friends Indah, Tia, Satria, Gio, and Rama. Malin Kundang. Once upon a time, there lived a poor widow named Mande Rubaya and her only son, Malin Kundang. As a teenager, he decided to go abroad on a merchant ship. On the way, Malin Kundang's ship was attacked by pirates. All merchandise was seized, while the crew and passengers were slaughtered. Malin Kundang hid so that his life was saved. After being adrift at the sea, finally the ship he was traveling on was stranded on a beach. Malin Kundang walked into the nearest village and started a new life there. Thanks to his presence at work, he managed and became a merchant who owns many merchant ships and crew. After becoming rich, Malin Kundang married. A few years later, Malin Kundang and his wife set sail and anchored in this homeland. Malin's mother witnessed his arrival. The mother saw the merchant on the ship was very similar to Malin Kundang. He approached the ship to confirm the characteristic of his son and increasingly confessed that everything matched. Then tried to communicate with Malin Kundang. However, Malin Kundang became angry even though he knew that the old woman was his mother. Because he was ashamed of his mother's shabby and dirty appearance, getting treated like that, Malin Kundang's mother was very angry. He also swore his own, "Oh God, if he really is my son, I swear he became a rock." When Malin Kundang went sailing again, a terrible storm destroyed his ship. Then he washed up on the beach of his lady's land. After that, his body gradually stiffened and finally took the form of a rock. Thank you. That's all from our group. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you guys have a nice day.
Okay, thank you very much for presentation of group 5. Please come back to your seat. Give applause for this. Okay, student, now please back to your seat. Oh yeah. Okay, student, it's time for ice breaking. If I say English class, please say excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay? Do you understand? Yes. English class, excellent, excellent, excellent. English class, excellent, excellent, excellent. One more. English class, excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, good job. Okay, student, now it's time for evaluation test. Let's see your WhatsApp group. I have sent a link. There are some questions for multiple choice by using Google Form, and I will give you 7 minutes to answer the question. Yes? Please take your smartphone. Okay, the time is start now. Okay, student, now it's time for conclusion, yes? I need one student to give conclusion for our lesson today. Is there anyone to give the conclusion for our lesson today? Okay, Bima, please.
We analyze the narrative structure, social foundation, and language feature of narrative type, especially fairy tales.
Applause for Bima. Okay, student, what do you feel for our lesson today? Happy. Okay, why do you feel happy? Okay, Kurnia, please.
Because there are some interesting videos.
Okay, student, I have checked your result for the evaluation test, and the result is all of you get more than 80. Give applause for us. For the next meeting, we are going to study about advertisement. Please prepare yourself at home. Okay, students, because we start our lesson with pray, we finish our lesson 2 with pray. Keisha, please lead your friends.
Before we end our study, let's pray together. Start. Finish.
Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much for coming today, and see you on next Wednesday. Goodbye.
Bye.